I'd like to play y'all some brand new music that I'm going to record on my next album. Is that all right with y'all? I am a young, fixing to be 26 years old, and I'm stuck between a generational gap because I don't do the Facebook thing as well. When I was growing up, if you had a problem with somebody, you went over to their house, you knocked on their door, you got out in the yard, you knocked each other upside the head, you shook hands, and you moved on about it. Am I right? So after the election, I kind of had so many people talking trash about all this from both sides. I chose not to talk trash. I chose to do what the good Lord put me on this earth to do, and that's pick up my guitar, a pen, and a piece of paper, write down exactly what I was thinking. So this is my latest passion of a song. I hope you guys enjoy it. Take it from the man who earned it and give it to the man who ain't the kind of things that's passed down where I was raised. A handouts ain't for men like us, it's what my daddy said. His words are true and I'll believe them till I'm dead. So I sit here on my front porch and I hear the whippoorwill cry for the long lost land of Dixie and sweet by and by. And I can feel the winds of change now blowing hard on the back of my neck. I believe in the red and white and blue, but lately all I see is red.
You went to Nashville a couple of years ago, and you actually have a producer, Trent Willman. He had a song called Beer Money, didn't he?
Beer Man.
Beer Man, that's what it was.
On again, off again tonight.
Yeah.
Dixie Rose Deluxe. He's a good friend of mine and a heck of a producer, even better songwriter and a better singer. And he kind of took me under his wing. And since, I've just signed a publishing deal out of Nashville and getting to write more for different artists. And he's opened up more doors than I'll ever be able to repay.
You working on another studio album?
We're actually going back in the spring. We're going to go start recording, and I'm going to take a year to record. I messed up last time and kind of said, this is when the CD's going to be done, and then had to try to get it done. But we're going to go take and let the creative just kind of flow out, see what we can. We've developed a sound over the year that's become more of a signature sound for us, and I think it's time we go spend some time in the studio and get to know that sound and kind of really hone it in. We were listening to Chris LeDoux's live album today, and you see so many similarities. I was thinking, man, guys, we need to kind of feel a little bit more of that out, and I'm excited about going to get and record this year, but we'll probably have it out by the end of the year, maybe.
Look away, Dixieland, look away, Dixieland. So I'll sit here on my front porch and I hear the whippoorwill cry for the long lost land of Dixie and her sweet by and by, and I can feel the winds of change now blowing hard on the back of my neck. I believe in the red and white and blue, but lately all I see is red. Well, all I see is red.
King of the road.
Here comes this week's Honky Tonk Texas Fabulous Flashback.
With you, I am.
Your new album just did fantastic on the Billboard chart and the country charts. Debuted at number 2.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and the new single doing well too?
Yes, sir. We've had With You I Am was our first single. It was kind of it was crazy because it was kind of my last choice on the song, on the CD for a single, and it wound up being the first choice of the crowd. It kind of blew my mind, and I like getting outside my box though. So the new single is called Wild As You, and it's the follow-up single to it. And man, it's really taken. It's such a crowd pleaser at the live shows.
Yeah.
I mean, it's one of my favorite parts of the set, and you'll see that tonight. That when we kick off into that thing, it just kind of
you watch the crowd kind of explode. It's pretty cool.
And they'll be mouthing the words, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
oh, no, they'll be singing louder than me. The biggest problem I have nowadays is hearing myself. And it's not because I'm going deaf, it's because our crowds are so loud that every night we're trying to figure out how to get my voice louder than that in my ears. And what a cool problem to have.
New album's called Gotta Be Me, and you started way back when you were about 12 years old, I think, did you?
Yeah, I've been playing for a while. It's been a lifelong affair.
King of the Road.
That was this week's Honky Tonk Texas Fabulous Flashback. Since 2008, Honky Tonk Texas and Silsbee, Texas has featured a steady stream of the very best in local, regional, and national touring bands. Pack up your posse and boot scoot over to Honky Tonk Texas for great concerts, dancing, drinking, and dining. Of course, steak night is every Thursday, and don't forget about the Honky Tonk Grill. Visit them online at facebook.com/honkytonktx and at honkytonktexas.us. Honky Tonk Texas and Silsbee has been entertaining Southeast Texas since 2008. Where have you been?